So today I'm gonna show you how you can stitch moon mosaic. In this case, consisting of two photos, but you can do more if you want. On GIMP, the free software, and Photoshop. So I took some footage of the moon, one half and the upper half and the lower half, and I took about 400 frames and I'm putting them in auto stackered so I can stack them. So I select surface and analyze and let this run. It will take some time depending how fast your computer is, but basically what it's doing is it is combining all these frames and choosing and stack them on top of each other, and then it will choose the best frames and only stack those according to what you choose in the green box. Right now it's 70. You can lower it and you can make it 100 as well. And now we'll wait for this to stack and we'll come back. And you need to do both the upper half and the lower half, obviously. And at the end you will have two files when you finish. Okay, the analyze is ready. Now we're gonna put some boxes. The line points, I choose 200 for the moon because it doesn't have to be big boxes, and put like 20% so I can see it, and press place AP grid, and what it will do, it will put a bunch of boxes on the moon so it can align and stack. Sometimes this can be problematic. Sometimes it will cause artifacts and it won't always work good, so sometimes you have to put them manually. If this doesn't work, I have to put them that way, but we'll see. Now I'm gonna keep it at 70% and press stack. Stacking will take less time to complete, so and the result will be where you have the images. It will say like AS70 depending on the number here. If it is 50, it will say AS50. It's always the same. So as you can see, it's going faster than it was going before. Stacking part will take some time, but the map analysis and recombination will be fast. So a good thing to note is when you are preparing to stack, sometimes what happens is you can end up stacking everything and you find that the image is grayscale. So before you stack, go to color and you have these four to choose from. Now in my case, this one is the closest to the real colors. If you choose this one, as you can see, it went green. This one, it goes a bit reddish. And this one is actually grayscale almost. So this one, GRPG, is the best for mine. So make sure to, and if you do auto detect, it's not detecting the color. It thinks it's grayscale. So it's very important you choose force buyer, and depending on your camera sensor, and depends on a lot of things. In this case, as I said, I'm going to use GRPG, so make sure to do that because it will make you crazy. You will go on GIMP and the image will look grayscale if you don't do this. So little tip for you. Alright, so I'm done stacking. These are the finished products. This is one half. I'm gonna put it here, and I have the other half here. I ended up choosing 40 because I thought that result was better. Okay, now open Registax and we will sharpen the images. starting with the lower half. Okay, you can press show full image and click somewhere in the image. So when you sharpen it will show up. And you have these 6 sliders here. And make sure Gaussian is chosen and linear, not default. And what I recommend is selecting these 3 last sliders the most, because the upper ones are very noisy. So I'm gonna start sliding and make sure to don't go crazy with this, because if you go crazy, and if you want to zoom in more, you can press like this. As you can see, it's getting sharper. And this column sharpens, and this column denoises. Because when you will sharpen, evidently there was some noise that comes with that. Right. Press dual, and I'm gonna see what it did to the image. As you can see, it's buffering bit by bit. The bigger the image, the longer it will take. I can see it has some more room to sharpen, in my opinion. I think we can increase the sliders a bit more. Okay, now as you can see, there's some slight noise, so I'm gonna denoise a bit. This is to your taste. If you want to sharpen more, sharpen more. Everyone has different tastes. To me, I think this is enough. Yeah, it's enough. I'm not gonna sharpen anymore. This is enough for me. So as I said, if you feel like you need to go more, by all means. Wait for it to finish. And we will save the image and start the other one. And try to do the other one the same sharpening as we did here. Okay, I'm gonna save first half. Alright, I have saved it. Is it a file? And now I'm gonna bring the other second half. And as you can see, it's really handy. It kept all the sliders the same, so we don't have to mess around. So I can just do all, and it will be sharpened exactly the same as the other one. So That's a real handy tool on part of the Registax software to remember the sliders that you did to the other image. Alright, so I'm gonna put them into GIMP, go to File, Open, put the first half, and the second half needs to put File, Open as Layers, and put the other one in. So the first thing we're gonna do is gonna crop a little bit because there are some artifacts around the edges. Make sure to crop a little bit of the edge from the depending on your artifacts. In my case, I don't have much, so I only need to crop minimally. But at the very edge, there is a bit of blue line, and we don't want that. Okay, so next thing, go to Tools, Transform Tools, Scale, and we're gonna make the image smaller a bit. Don't try to get it exactly, just do it a bit smaller, like half the size, and press Scale. Do the same thing to the other one. We'll get them exactly later. Okay, so now as you can see, they are smaller, but they are the wrong angle. We need to rotate them. So we're gonna rotate this one. Transform Tools, Rotate. We're gonna rotate it 90 degrees. Okay, now this one we need to rotate 90 degrees as well. Now as you can see they match, but what doesn't match is the scaling. So close this, go to Tools, Transform Tools, and Scale again. And as you can see they are close, but they are not the same. These two numbers have to match for both photos, so 1418 and 2506. I'm gonna do the other one exactly the same. Okay, they don't have to be exactly the same. In this case, I'm a pixel off. Not a big deal. Okay, we're done. Press Move tool. Now go to opacity, and we're gonna make them about 60% each. Okay, now zoom in, and as you can see there are two Copernicus craters, because what I did is I overlapped a bit one of the other. It's important that you do this, so if you have to crop, it doesn't affect it too much. What I'm gonna do in this case is align. You have to align with something, like find the crater. In this case, the Copernicus crater is the best one to align with, and you need to align it exactly on top, like that. And you need to come down here, and it needs to match the side as well. So I think it's not perfect. See it? It's a tricky game, so let me check. As you can see, it's very slightly off. I think it's maybe scaling coming into effect here. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's aligned like that. So you have to play a bit with the scaling as well. As you can see, I wasn't perfectly meshed, so it wasn't perfect. Okay, so we are ready with the scaling, and right click and merge visible layers. No. Now, as you can see, we have a slight issue here. We have this massive line. It doesn't happen to me, but of course, since I am shooting a video, it happened now. So I'm kind of happy that this happened, so I can show you how to fix it. So save the image, and we're gonna go to Photoshop to fix it. We will use the healing function to fix it, and we'll go over that line and do it carefully so it doesn't show up as a defect. Normally it doesn't happen, normally it blends okay, but for some reason today it's giving me some trouble. As always, when you are shooting a video, all the bad things will happen on the video. Okay, healing function. Not really this one, I think it's the healing function, yes. Yeah, healing brush tool. So you want it. First I have to zoom in. The healing function is this one, the stick that you do in an accident. And you want it small, don't do it big. As thin as this line here. And try to drag. And clicking is more work, but usually not always brings better results. As you can see, it's going out the line, so try to do it straight, not like I'm doing. Yeah, actually, to do it straight, press Shift and click, and it will go straight. Don't do a massive line, do increments, because if you do a massive line, the software will get confused. And click every so often, click on there will be spots that are not cleaned up well, so click on those spots. Where there are craters, do it carefully, because craters are more difficult for software to know. It's a bit cumbersome, but sometimes this happens. I'm gonna try the clone stamping tool to see if it will be better in these parts. I think it's working a bit better in the clone stamping tool here. So if you are in a darker part, press Alt plus click here, so you clone this one. If you are in a lighter part, press Alt plus click here, so you clone the same. Because obviously what cloning means, is you are cloning to certain parts of the moon that are visible. And this will continue for some time because we have to go across the surface of the moon. So I'm gonna keep going and I will show you the end result. Okay, so after about 5 minutes of messing around, it's done. As you can see, there's no more line here. Like I said, this doesn't happen usually, but in this case it happened. I don't know why, but I'm happy it happened to me. So if that happens to you, as you can see, there's no, you cannot see where the line was. That's how powerful the healing brush is. No trace of where that. As you can see, the moon aligns perfectly where we joined it. It's a pretty good result. I'm pretty happy with this. I'm going to increase some saturation. To the image because I like just a tad more saturation. This is called the mineral movements, where you can see all this stuff, the minerals on the moon. I don't like it too saturated. This is the how much I like it. I'm not quite sure how to use Photoshop because I only use it for some tasks. I don't. Here is the cropping part. Okay, we can crop the image, so we can crop the white borders out. Alright, and this is the end result. It's very beautiful, as you can see, very sharp. When you combine two photos with each other, they will be much sharper than when you just take one. And you can take more, but I haven't done more than two. So more than two will be more cumbersome. But if you are willing to do it, yes, you can do it with this mode, but it will take more time, obviously. So that's it for this video. I hope this helps you. If you have combining an image of the moon, and I will see you in the next video. Don't forget to click that thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Cheers, guys.